Hello again, Proto Adventure here. I just wanted to make a quick run through of one of my alternate setups that I use as far as cook kits go. This is my setup for when I am going to use my Pocket Rocket. Pocket Rocket is a isobutane cartridge fuel system. Advantages: reasonably lightweight, as long as you're, say, 4 days plus planning your trip. Very safe as fire can be anyway. There's no liquid fuel that is in a container that you have to pour, measure, or any of that. The cartridges are metal, so the actual fuel is contained inside. It's very, very safe. That gives basically just a little bit of a safety advantage. Still dealing with fire, of course. I just use a very simple drawstring bag here. No need for waterproofiness really on this. Probably seen this in another video. Just a simple cup to eat out of. That's for when I'm eating oatmeal or things that don't come in a bag that I can cook and eat out of. Or if I want to have a nice drink. That's probably the most common use. So if I'm having a hot cocoa or whatnot, that's what I use. Lexington spoon. This is the Pocket Rocket stove. I'll open that in a moment. And right here, you may also recognize this. This is just my Snow Peak 700 milliliter pot. In the pot, I keep my scrubby, lighter, and a fuel canister. Now this will get through roughly 20 boils of 2 cups. That's an approximate number. 2 cups is a really common amount that you need for freeze-dried meals. That means this right here will cover a 5-day trip, although it'll be a little tight because there won't be enough there for making drinks, at least according to big rough numbers. Reality is if I'm going to need, say, if I'm going to go for 5 days, even 4, sometimes I'll just bring an extra one of these if necessary. So I'm just going to pop this cover off just to show you how this works. This is the stove. This is just a little plastic case. Protects the stove from damage. This is it. That's the whole stove. Unbelievably simple. I'll make sure that that's all the way off. What you do is you simply screw this stove on to the canister. Make sure that's good and tight. Lighter, and there it is, lit. You adjust it appropriately, set your pot on there with your water. Now I'm not going to boil any water right now, just wanted to show you how fast it is to be up and running. Now out of all the options, alcohol stove, Esbit stoves, jet boil is probably the only one that'll boil faster, and that's just because of its efficiency of the built-in windscreen that it has and the cozy around the cup and all that. This is your next best option as far as speed to a boil. I don't know why you necessarily need to be very quick, but it is quite fast. It's also reasonably efficient considering its size. This little guy does a good job on fuel, considering this little canister does as much as it does. The equivalent alcohol setup with a nice lightweight, you know, like for example I use a go bag stove. With that stove, the weight ends up being about even, somewhere between 4 and 5 days, as far as fuel, stove, and the whole everything you need. Difference is for a duration like that, no liquid fuel here. A little bit more risky with liquid fuel, as far as risking spills and such. Not too horrible. So that's what I wanted to show you. That's all I've got. Proto Adventure out.